Hello and namaste. This is Neha and I welcome you back to this sacred space where today I will speak about surrender in the twin flame journey. What is surrender? And why do we need it the most on the twin flame journey more than anything else? If you are feeling that pull, that mix of longing, uncertainty, and deep soul whispers, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Most of us chase union with timelines and control, but true transformation comes from release. Today, in the next few minutes, we will unpack why surrender feels like fear first, how it unlocks divine alignment, and the practical steps to heal within for inevitable wholeness. As you are aware of the nature of the twin flame journey by now, the twin flame path isn't romance, it's transformation. Your mirror soul reflects to your deepest wounds, your greatest strengths, and the parts of you that you have yet to embrace. It is about becoming whole within yourself so that union can be born from truth and not from the desire. We cling because control feels safe, even painful, and yet the mind resists. It wants answers, timelines, certainty, but the soul whispers, surrender, trust, allow. For only in surrender do we discover the divine orchestration at play. Two souls destined to meet may drift apart and come together again. The mind wants to hold on, but the heart knows true union is born not from force but from surrender. This journey you are on is unlike any other. The twin flame path is not simply about finding another person, it is about awakening to the deepest truth of your soul. It is about surrendering to the divine, trusting that every step, every pause, every challenge is part of a higher plan designed to bring you into wholeness. In this space, surrender is not defeat, it is the doorway to freedom. It is the moment when you release control and allow the divine to guide your union, not just with your twin flame, but with your own higher self. Surrender doesn't feel peaceful at first. It feels like fear, like silence where answers used to be. On the twin flame journey, most chase union, timelines, signs, but surrender? It asks you to stand still when everything screams, run. This is not weakness. This is the doorway to wholeness, not just with your twin flame, but with your higher self. Surrender usually doesn't arrive all at once. It comes in layers. First, there is resistance, a quiet inner fight, still hoping for a sign, still waiting for something outside of you to change. Then comes frustration because effort no longer works the way it used to. Things you once controlled stop responding. And this is where surrender is often misunderstood. People think surrender is weakness, but in reality, it's exhaustion. It is the moment when the mind realizes it cannot carry everything anymore. And in that exhaustion, something softens. Not relief, not yet, just space. A pause where you stop arguing with reality. Surrender means healing yourself, embracing wholeness and allowing love to flow freely. This journey is not about chasing, it is about becoming. Surrender and the divine will lead you home. When you surrender, you align with the divine plan, and in that alignment, union becomes inevitable. The twin flame journey is not about chasing, nor about control, it is about surrender. Surrender to the divine, surrender to love, surrender to the higher plan that guides your soul. This was all about what surrender is. Let's move now how to practice it. Here are the practical steps you may follow to heal you from within for inevitable wholeness. As the sun rises, so too does the awareness that this journey is sacred and every step is guided. When we cling too tightly, we resist the flow. Surrender is the key that unlocks union. Trust the divine timing. Union unfolds when the soul is ready. Every separation, every silence, every delay is part of the divine plan. It is not punishment, it is preparation. The pauses are sacred spaces where healing takes root. Trust the timing, for it is perfect even when it feels uncertain. Like the seasons, the twin flame journey has cycles. Spring brings connection, summer brings passion, autumn brings reflection, and winter brings silence. Each season is necessary, each season is divine. Next comes releasing the control. Surrender means letting go of expectations of how and when things should happen. The divine knows the path better than the mind. When you release control, you step into flow. You stop chasing and instead you allow love to find you in its purest form. Imagine opening your hands to release a dove. That is surrender. You do not lose, you gain freedom, you gain peace, you gain alignment with the higher plan. Moving on to next one, which is inner healing. Surrender is not weakness, it is strength. It is choosing to heal yourself, to embrace your wholeness, and to allow love to flow freely through your being. The twin flame journey is not about fixing other person, it is about healing yourself. When you heal, your union heals. Every trigger, every challenge, every moment of pain is a doorway to deeper love, deeper compassion, deeper awareness. Surrender means walking through those doorways with courage, knowing that the divine walks beside you. Moving on to next one, which is alignment with the divine. When you surrender, you align with the divine plan, and in that alignment, union becomes inevitable. You begin to embody love, peace, and trust. You become the vibration of union, and in that vibration, all things flow towards you. Mind you, surrender is not giving up. It is giving over. Giving over your fears, your doubts, your need to control into the hands of the divine. In a true sense, surrender is a gift from the divine which helps us in building strength. The triggers become your doorways to compassion, awareness. Heal yourself, do not fix others, embrace wholeness, and love flows free. Emotionally, it starts uncomfortable, mind will crave certainty, but pause when controlling becomes hard. Notice, choose stillness, you embody union's vibration, which is peace, trust, and everything will align. The gift of surrender is freedom. Freedom from anxiety, freedom from chasing, freedom from the illusion of separation. In surrender, you discover that union is not something to be achieved, it is something to be remembered, which already exists within you. The divine does not ask you to struggle, it asks you to trust, to let go, to surrender, and in that surrender, you will find peace. Surrender comes to those who learn to let go. It asks you to stay even when answers are missing, and that's where the discomfort begins. You don't reach surrender by forcing it, you reach it by noticing when you are trying too hard to control the outcome. We struggle with surrender because the mind is trained to survive through control. Control feels safe. Even when it hurts, familiarity feels safer than the unknown. Surrender asks you to trust something that you cannot measure yet, and that's why it feels uncomfortable. Not because it's wrong, but because it is unfamiliar. In this sacred uncertainty, know this that you are not failing, you are transforming. Surrender isn't something you chase or force, it arrives quietly when you stop demanding answers and simply stay present. Right now, feel your breath, feel the divine timing weaving your path. Your twin flame journey isn't about reunion alone, it's about remembering the love you already are. Wholeness within calls union effortlessly. The journey isn't chasing, it's becoming. Trust, release, and surrender. With this, I would like to take a pause and allow you to practice what I have shared while being practicing surrender myself over the years. In the comments below, share one word or phrase describing your surrender space today: fear, peace, silence, or trust. Hit play on our Twin Flame playlist next. Subscribe for more insights that align your soul. See you all in the next one. Till then, keep shining, keep rising.